It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Thursday, June 17th, 2021. Number 1. African Americans and allies in this country are preparing to celebrate Juneteenth this weekend. Meanwhile, the U.S. Senate unanimously passed legislation Tuesday to make the day a federal holiday and recognize the emancipation of formerly enslaved African Americans. Support of the legislation passed Tuesday has gained momentum since the massive Black Lives Matter protests sparked by the police killing of George Floyd last year. Number 2, as Senate Democrats face opposition from both sides of the aisle to pass the For the People Act, a vote for the bill will be put on the floor as early as next week. Senator Joe Manchin, a key holdout on the voting rights legislation, remains against supporting a federal law. His position prompted hundreds of demonstrators to descend on West Virginia's capital city and the senator's home office early this week. Number 3, the U.S. reported more than 600,000 deaths related to COVID-19. The tally by Johns Hopkins University marks yet another grim milestone as nationwide demand for vaccinations appears to be slowing. Almost 4 months have passed since the U.S. logged 500,000 deaths in late February, slowing to levels not seen since the earliest weeks of the pandemic in March 2020. Number 4, an Indianapolis police officer involved in the killing of a black man last year is suing the NFL for defamation, alleging acts that amounted to social injustice. The lawsuit stems from the NFL video called Say Their Stories about people killed in police shootings around the country. Among those named was 21-year-old Dre'Jon Reed, killed by Officer DeJour Mercer, since cleared of that shooting. Number 5, companies like 23andMe and Ancestry have made a profitable model out of exploiting our natural curiosities, whether it's tracing our lineage back to Africa or taking a greater investment in our personal health. The direct-to-consumer genetic testing market is poised to triple in size to $3.48 billion in 2028. Those heavily Eurocentric companies are now scrambling to add people from Africa to their reference panels to tap further into the estimated $1.4 trillion in black spending power. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. You have everything you need to endure everything that comes your way. Walk in your strength. Okay. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with George Wallace and comedian Godfrey as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and Black Voters Matter. Join me next week on the Blackest Bus in America for a freedom ride for voting rights. Visit blackvotersmatter.com for a list of the upcoming cities and dates. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.